Carlo earlier was saying about, respecting blog marketing as an art or as a science, di ba? In learning. Kasi in the long run, ikaw naman yung magbe-benefit. For example, bloggers can really learn about advertising. So, you can read some of my favorite reads. Free na lang siya, sige, sa internet. Try reading Adobo Magazine to know more about the local ad industry, or advertisingage.com to learn more about advertising, or maybe read one of my favorite marketing authors, si Seth Godin, kasi sobrang no BS, sobrang no scientific stuff, parang easy to digest marketing idea, advertising idea. So go read him. If you've read him, try siguro Purple Cow or Free Price Inside. Din yung mga stuff na okay sa kanya. Kasi it's really easy to digest and you won't parang have a hard time reading it. Or to the future of long-term partnership. Again, Carlo stressed this naman earlier. Whatever it is, it's kailangan iniisip mo, are you in for the long haul? So it's really again about clarity. Who do you want to be? How do you see your brand in the next 5 years? How do you see your blog in the next 5 years? Ano bang gusto mong gawin sa blog mo? So you really have to answer those questions. And answering those questions, you really think about it. If you're ready to, for the big move, are you really ready to work with advertisers? Mike, I think, mentioned earlier about the haters, diba, on the internet. If you really want to work with advertisers, you have to transform that negativity into something more positive and constructive. So instead of doing rants and rage on your blog, try doing constructive and actionable feedback. Kasi magre-reklamo ka, anong gagawin ng advertiser? Ano yung pwede nilang gawin? Kasi yun naman yung mindset nila. What can I do better? Always think of it that way. So, and also, are you ready from moving to new media? Kasi yun naman ang tingin ng advertisers. Bloggers are, the new media, the new journalists, long-term partnerships with the advertisers. Are you really ready for that? So, it's really worth thinking about. And the fourth mindset is really fulfilling commitments. Ito yung dito na nagkakatalo yung advertisers and bloggers, diba? Kasi there are in the survey that I did, parang dito nagkaka-problem, nagkaka-concerns kasi kung dito lahat ng action. So, are you really delivering on what you promised to the advertisers? Or advertisers, are you really delivering what you promised to the bloggers? That I would parang think about or learn about would be yung number one is alignment. Before anything, just, discuss and agree with the advertiser. Ano ba yung exactly gusto nilang gawin? And then formalize. So, para to protect yourself as well. Second, branding. Diba? I told you na exposure ang namahanap eh. And, they tap blogs to give exposure to their product and brand. So, branding is also important for them. So, at the end of the day, advertising is a business. So, really, kailangan din numero. They're really concerned about, the success measures and, does it really work? So, first, simple thing that you can do is really give them a reasonable and logical, sound reason why they should advertise with you, why they should partner with you. So, it could be as simple as showing them what kind of readers do I have, what kind of blog site do I have. So, para clear sa kanila, this is the kind of people I will reach when I tap into your blog. And at the same time, if kunwari, kumagat niya yung advertiser sa'yo, sige, gawa tayong campaign. So, it's all about really building successful case studies. So, kung kaya ng powers mo, it would really be nice to have a post-mortem report. So, post-mortem report, I know it sounds parang tedious, pero it's really just showing them na ito yung results nung ginawa natin ng campaign. And at the same time, of course, you as a blogger have your own learning. So, you can also put your insights and learnings para naman they learn from the experience. Na ito yung, kasi the advertisers, you have to kind of talk with their language. So, sasabayan mo ng pacing kahit pa paano. Parang, okay, parang Is there, may patutunguhan ba to? So, what I discovered then through my survey, at the end of the day, bloggers and advertisers, they have one single goal. It's to ultimately communicate with people, to connect with like-minded people, as bloggers would say, and advertisers naman, to connect with their consumers. Ang important din, to really connect and communicate with these people. At the end of the day, it's really about telling real great stories, because it's the great stories, the good stories that keep people coming back to reading your blog. It's the great stories about the behind the brands that keep people from buying your products, diba? So might as well, we're all creative people, so it would really be nice, be creative and continue to churn out real stories, good stories for the people. And add it with telling a real great story, a good story consistently and authentically. And that would really, in the end, give you a win-win relationship with the advertiser in the long run. That's it. Thank you very much for your time.
Ruben, and our number one again is Mike Apulo.
Constructive criticism itself.
Yes.
Here's my question. See, rants and rage create controversy. Mercy creates traffic. How can you stay constructive and controversial at the same time? Because if you lose the controversy, you lose the traffic. You lose the traffic, like today it's all about the numbers, you lose value to the advertiser. So, how can you remain controversial and constructive at the same time?
But it depends kasi sa concept ng blog mo. And parang, what is your goal? Do you really, is the controversy outweigh the constructiveness? Kasi parang there's a way to, I guess, hope to be controversial, pero not stepping on anybody's toes. Parang I believe that there's always I don't know if I'm really being safe, pero there's always a nice way to say things, or a more constructive way to craft your words.
Bago ko palang po sa vlogging, I've been vlogging for 9 months. And then on my new domain, 3 months. Although I had a setback with my Unix, kasi naglipat ako ng domain, I have recovered. I'm averaging like 6,000 to 8,000 Unix per domain po. But siguro for the past 9 months, I guess I had over 1 million page views na. I never earned, hindi pa ako nag-earn anything. Would you believe my AdSense on a day would just earn me 16 cents? So my question is, how do I tap more advertisers given that I have the numbers naman? I rank in Google search naman, and I was able to increase my Alexa rankings naman. I mean, do I need to approach someone? Do I need to approach them? Do I need to ask help from someone? So kasi nanginayang lang din naman ako sa numbers na tayo.
Well, it's all about, for me, again, at the end of the day, it's all about how you sell yourself. So, given na ganun yung numbers mo, okay, pero ano yung concept ng blog mo? Are there any advertisers that fit your concept? Or you have to create that plan for yourself na okay, do you have that advertise here? Or a section? Or at the very least, have it, and then approach blog network. The simplest things would be approach blog networks, but at the same time have your own advertise here section. But ang number one step is to make clear what your blog concept is and find the perfect fit with the kind of advertisers that you target. For example, if you're a food blog, maybe you would want to get in touch with food advertisers like food products or food service.
Had their frequency from 1 month to 12 months. And I said, for Friendster naman in Yahoo have their CPN. For bloggers, are you planning to have like a rate card of the services that you can or cannot avail, and how much? Those.
Yun yung beauty ng blogging. Kasi you're your own personal publisher. So I can command the rates that I want. So diba, nasa sa'yo yun diba? Kung tingin mo ito yung presyo na dapat with your traffic, go ahead, presyohan mo yung sarili mo. Kasi I don't think that magkakaroon ng, kunwari, leveling or standard. Kasi each blogger is very different. So parang, di ba, parang yun yung beauty nun pwede akong mag-command ng presyo ko. So, I don't expect any standard. Although parang, it would be nice, but it's so hard because bloggers have totally different views. As in, totally different views on, advertising, totally different personal policies of pay-per-post. So, yun. Ito yung pwede kong gawin. Ito yung hindi ko pwede gawin. Tapos ito yung numbers ko. Ito, if you want my price, email me. Parang gano'n.